Hello everyone, Mega Man NG here, and it's time now for another weekly episode review of The Flash. Of course, this week's episode was one that blew me away. That's right, we're talking about Enter Zoom, the episode of The Flash that came out last week. So here's the deal, I'm going to make a summary, and then I'm going to provide my thoughts on the entire episode as a whole, because trying to explain this within like a 5-7 minute review isn't going to do justice. There will be spoilers ahead, so if you do not want to be spoiled, watch the episode first, then watch my review. You can watch it now on the CW Online, and once you're done with that, you watch my review, and then we could discuss on what you like about it. Alright, spoilers ahead, so you've been warned. Let's get started. Basically, it goes like this. After last week, Barry and his team decided to come up with a plan to stop Zoom, or rather, lure Zoom to Earth 1 so he can be stopped. And they get help from Linda Park of Earth 1 to do so, since Earth 2 Linda Park just escaped without any reason whatsoever. Yeah, with her escaping, she can be a problem later on. Although I'm more curious on what Earth 2 Dr. Light's gonna do later down the road. Of course, things do go as planned despite some difficulty, and then Zoom comes in and delivers a whole load of butt kicking that you just gotta see to believe. I'm sorry, but this summary just isn't going to cut it. I'm just going to say right here, right now, this episode is incredible. It is the best episode so far. It has hit a new high this week. I really mean it. The action, without a doubt, is just awesome. Especially at the end. Around the end of the episode is the best part, because we actually, for the first time ever, we get to see Zoom. Basically, Zoom is the Earth 2 version of the Reverse Flash. But unlike the Earth 1 version of the Reverse Flash, Earth 2 Zoom is pure evil, purely terrifying, and without a doubt, purely a serious threat. I really mean it. He is a serious threat, and it also didn't help that Jay wasn't in the episode at all. Jay wasn't in this episode, but you already can tell that Jay tried to warn Barry many times not to mess with Zoom. And guess what? Barry paid the price for it. Everyone did an amazing job. All the actors did great. They just did so well. Of course, Zoom was, I believe, the best thing about the episode. Tony Todd provided the voice work for Zoom, and it is just, he made him seem terrifying. He's evil, he's sadistic, he's just incredible. And the worst part about this is that Zoom is way faster than Barry and Jay combined. So fast, in fact, that the last 10 minutes is when Zoom getting his butt kicked badly. It's like what happened in the last season when Flash met Reverse Flash, albeit worse. Although Barry did put up a decent fight, he was no match for Zoom, and he paid the price. What I also loved about the episode was that the episode contained a lot of strong character development for everyone. Barry, Cisco, Caitlin, Joe, Harrison Wells of Earth 2, everyone got in character development all around. However, the most interesting thing is that this episode had some quirks. Like, for example, in one scene in Earth 2, we get to see that the Arrow of Earth 2 is in fact Oliver Queen's father, Robert Queen. I like that, and it basically shows that even in Earth 2, both the Arrow and the Flash are a shared universe, no matter what Earth. It's just really clever. We also get to see Harrison Wells' daughter, Jessie. I believe Jessie Chambers, but in this one it's Jessie Wells. She is played by Violet Bean, and she did a believable job. She did a very good job, in fact. Like in that one scene where she meets her father, and yeah, she was pretty upset over what happened. And Jessie is a genius. But I do know that for a fact that when you bring Jessie, we know that it is confirmed that she is Jessie Quick. I have a funny feeling that she's going to end up getting her powers soon. But if you want to know the details, Jessie Quick in the DC Comics before Flashpoint was the daughter of two Golden Age heroes, Johnny Quick and Liberty Bell. She gains her super speed through the use of a mathematical formula which taps into the Speed Force, which is how all the Flashes got their powers. And yeah, I'm saddened that she's not in the New 52, but maybe with this series, we may be able to see her appear in the comics. So, who knows? Who really knows? And the fact that as well we're going to be getting Wally West later, it's going to be an intense season. We also actually finally get to find out what Wells' motivation is against Zoom. Basically, Zoom kidnapped his daughter. And And I find it understandable. Because a father would do anything to protect their child. Even do this. And I really feel bad for Wells. It also didn't help that when Cisco, as Vibe, went and touched Wells in a different way, and he finally found out what happened. And man, it's scary. It's scary to see Zoom. Who knows what this monster would do to Jesse? Of course, the ending of the episode, now Barry's in a wheelchair. Yeah, I'm spoiling it right here if you haven't seen the episode. Barry's in a wheelchair because of the fight. What's going to happen later on, who knows? But I do have to admit, the action was good. The character development was good. The drama and the humor has a great balance. It's very well done. And the ending is going to leave you speechless. The ending, without a doubt, is going to leave you speechless. And we actually now, since we now see the big bad, I'm more curious on what Zoom really is about. We already know that he is more faster than Jay and Barry combined, but we don't really know all the details. And what is his role with Harrison Wells of Earth 2? Because we know, in a flashback, it was stated last week's episode that Harrison Wells had some involvement with how the creation of all metahumans. We don't really know all the details yet, but hopefully later on through the series we'll find out. And yeah, I'm still freaking out over it because it's one of these episodes I just want to rewatch again and again. And I got to admit, it was good. It was amazing. The director, J.J. Macaro, who did this episode, did a great job. We should give him praise because this guy did it. This guy pulled it off greatly. And I can't say it enough. As for my rating, I am giving this a 9 out of 10. I really mean it. This episode gets a 9 out of 10 for me. Actually, a 9.5. The only problem with the episode is simple. The opening was kind of dull. That's my only complaint with the episode. If the opening scene didn't feel flat, or rather felt out of place, it would have been a much more enjoyable episode. I would have considered it to be one of the best episodes of the season. But I'm saying it right here. This episode gets a 9.5 from me. Without a doubt, one of the best episodes of the season. The second season already hit a new high so fast it's not funny. And I can tell the rest of the season is going to be just as insane because now that we've finally seen Zoom, he's going to be a threat not only to Barry, not only to Jay, but to everyone. The entire Flash team is going to have to watch out because this guy is no joke. Oh, and did I forget to mention my favorite part of the episode was during the last part of the fight, Barry was speeding so fast to form a lightning bolt, and then Zoom just jumped in, grabbed the lightning bolt, and sent it back, and I literally went nuts. I was like, oh my God, that was cool. It was without a doubt very cool. And that was one of the highlights I liked about the episode. Next to Zoom moving at supersonic speeds, letting people of Central City of Earth 1 know what happens to their hero. And yeah, Barry got his butt kicked. Badly. I said it already enough. Anyway, I already provided my rating. If you haven't seen the episode, do so right now. You will not be disappointed. I mean it. And if you have seen the episode, tell me what you think in the comments. Because, yeah, I'm trying to get my mind out of what happened, and it's just insane. Thank you guys very much for watching with this review. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, please be sure to hit the like button. It does mean a lot to me. And I'll see you guys next week for another episode review. But if you want to know what next week's all about, I'll say it in just one sentence. Grodd returns. Alright, that's it. This is Mega Man NG, signing off. Peace out, guys.